trying to get my friends behind the impeach Trump, impeach Bannon type of
Why do you want to impeach him?
Because I believe he started violating the Constitution the moment he was sworn into office.
Okay, how though? That's not an answer.
The emoluments clause. All
what
the
about
things he didn't divest himself of.
Okay.
The Trump Hotel across the street from the White House.
He's allowed to have private property.
Not according to the way I read the law, and I've been an attorney since 1989.
I couldn't care less. The stuff that people are learning in law schools now is so abysmal and so perverted. And the emoluments is about bribes, gifts, and titles of nobility.
Exactly.
I've read it.
Did you see the movie No Way Out with Kevin Costner?
We're talking about Trump.
With a little jewel.
You could talk about little or big. I'm asking you. I'm telling you, for him to have a property or a business is not a violation. So
yes, but if a foreign
okay, you agree with me. Thanks.
All right. Listen, I went to Boston College Law School. If you're going to post this on the internet, what have you.
I couldn't care less if you went to Harvard, Yale, or Oxford. Truth is truth, whether you have a degree or you don't.
Right, truthfully, Trump should be in jail.
No, you haven't answered my question, sir.
Pardon me?
You have not answered my question. He doesn't deliver. You want to know who belongs in a jail cell? Is Crooked Hillary, who was using a private server while distributing classified information. I notice you have said nothing about that.
All right, for what it's worth, I think John McCain should be president. I did not vote for Obama. I voted for John McCain.
Well,
and I'm the type of John McCain opponent who thinks Trump should be in jail. So your red hat is a disgrace to the Republicans.
No, it's not. You know it's a disgrace that you're lying to me and you're claiming to be educated, and just because you have
the American Spectator.
Okay, I couldn't care less if you subscribe to National Review.
You don't?
That doesn't matter. You're arguing from ethos, sir, and I'm asking you to argue from fact.
You're arguing from Mars.
No, I'm not. I'm in Los Angeles. Are you kidding me? Did you just say that? I'm not in Mars. I'm in Los Angeles.
Did you just see
I'm in Los Angeles, sir.
Did you see the real conservatives rip Trump and that?
Are you saying that Ted Cruz isn't a real conservative because he voted for Trump? Are you saying that Marco Rubio isn't a real conservative because he supported Trump? Are you saying? Are you also saying that you've got Mr. Crapo of Idaho, who's also he voted for Trump?
I get up every morning.
How about Jason Chaffetz, who voted for Trump?
I get up every morning at 3 in the morning.
And you still haven't answered my question. Why should Donald Trump be in jail?
Because
the emoluments clause he hasn't violated. What else you got?
He has violated and continues.
Give me another example.
He breathes.
No, he doesn't. People don't violate the Constitution by breathing.
Right. How about treason?
Do you list? What was the treasonous act he committed?
The Russian crap with the oligarchs.
Nothing's been proven, sir. Devin Nunes has already investigated this, and Adam Schiff looked at the information.
Be in jail until it's proven?
No, he shouldn't. With your standard, Crooked Hillary shouldn't have even been running for office.
Right.
And you voted for her.
Did I tell you I didn't vote for Obama?
Okay, but you didn't say anything about Hillary Clinton.
I said John McCain is my role model.
Again, you're still not answering my question. Back to square one. Why should he be in jail? Don't give me the McCain stuff. Why should Donald Trump be in jail? Why should Donald Trump be in jail?
Because he has violated every law I can think of.
Okay, then think of another one, because he's not treasonous and he hasn't violated the emolument clause. What's another one?
Besides treason?
Okay, which he didn't do. What else? Because you're saying every single law, so you could choose another one.
How about incest? He fucks his daughter.
No, he doesn't. You're lying. Shame on you. You talk to your children like that? You claim to be a Boston educated. Well, he was educated in Boston. He talks like a liberal. Which, those are individuals who have very little knowledge.
I subscribe to the American Spectator.
It doesn't sound like you read it.
Conservatives who read and write the American Spectator.
So you use curse words to describe our president. No, he does not. You're a liar. Okay, so that's a third time. You're a liar. What else you got? So you said every law in the books. That's 3 you failed. What else? You don't have an answer, sir. I don't know what news you're reading. I don't know what information that you claim to subscribe to. I don't care if you passed the bar. We have judges who are telling the Attorney General of the United States that we're not going to comply.
Than Donald Trump, but Trump is also demented.
Why is he demented, sir?
He's got senile dementia.
What's an example of this?
He ain't what he used to be. He was.
You're not answering my question.
He was smart about 20 years ago.
This guy claims to have graduated from law school, but I'm taking him down like a college professor who just knows how to use the Mr. Dean Langdell method. Yeah, I know some stuff.
You want to see my bar card?
I actually want to see you actually tell the truth, and it doesn't sound like you can do that.
Oh, I can.
So you haven't. You've lied to me now 4 times. Anything else you got?
Oh, I got plenty.
You're not used to this, I imagine. You're used to protesters who say nothing and just shout. I've asked you questions, and you have failed to answer them.
No.
How is it possible that you were able to... And the fact that he says things like, every single law, Wow, that's a really rancid hyperbole right there.
You don't care
you can
about
do
the
about
law,
that?
then, huh?
I do care about the law, and I've referred to the Constitution. I've explained the emoluments clause to you.
Let me ask
I
you
told
this.
you, you don't have to be a lawyer to understand our Constitution. That's another lie.
Have you ever been institutionalized?
And he is a McCain. He is a McCain supporter. That does tell me some things too. This is the guy who, yeah, that's too bad. And notice how he gets personal. He got personal. That's the best you got.
My darling little
you should be ashamed of yourself.
Let me tell you.
Shame, shame. Okay, we've got MOLICRU on his Mazda. Okay, just in case we need an identification if he gets violent.
Well, I'm right here too.
So you've exposed yourself, sir. I don't know how you can have no, because you're lying to me, because you're going to fraud and you're resorting to personal attacks. Shame, 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 shame. I feel sorry for. I think you ought to sue that college or law school you went to for breach of contract. It doesn't sound like they educated you very well. You've referred to lies. You've referred to fraud. I couldn't care less if you have a bar card. I think at this time, this is when you realize that you're wasting your time with somebody who is an educated idiot. Shame, 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 shame. See, he has to go to the. He has to play that card.
Because I think he's sick in the head, and I just.
You're the one who's sick in the head. You're the one who said that Donald Trump sleeps with his daughter. You talk like that? Shameful. This man is institutionalized. They probably one flew overs. Shame, vergüenza. Now that's how you do it. You have to take him down a notch.